And new tonight, Arizona is poised to resume executions next year after a 2-year pause.
That comes after Governor Katie Hobbs fired a former judge. Fired a former judge that she hired to review the process. 12 News journalist Bram Resnick tells us whether the reviewer's suggestion that the state use firing squads had anything to do with his dismissal. Bram?
Yeah, Caribe. Governor Katie Hobbs told retired Judge David Duncan in her short dismissal letter that he didn't understand the assignment. Firing squads weren't a solution that she was looking for. Governor Katie Hobbs was in office just 18 days when she padlocked Arizona's death chamber.
We just want to make sure the practices are sound.
That was January 2023. Hobbs hired retired Judge David Duncan to report back to her with recommendations on how to fix the state's long-troubled process for putting condemned men to death.
If the state of Arizona is executing people in the name of Arizonans, Arizonans deserve transparency around that process.
Almost 2 years later, Duncan never did file a report. Hobbs fired him this week. The governor told Duncan she no longer had confidence in his work. Hobbs said he went too far with a draft recommendation that Arizona carry out executions by firing squad, which is illegal. The state currently uses a lethal drug combination. Duncan shared with 12 News his response to Hobbs. I fully embrace the reality that I serve at your pleasure, but I must express personal disappointment that you commissioned and now terminate a report that would follow the truth wherever it led. I doggedly pursued that mission. So what happens now? Corrections Director Ryan Thornell, a Hobbs appointee, says he's ready to restart executions after his own review. Attorney General Chris Mays is requesting an execution warrant from the Arizona Supreme Court in the coming weeks for murder convict Aaron Gunches. That execution could occur in early 2025. After Gunches' execution date was delayed 2 years ago, the daughter of his victim, Ted Price, lashed out at Hobbs.
What she's doing is extremely emotionally traumatizing to my family.
In Phoenix, Bram Resnick, 12 News.
All right, Bram, thanks.